What I'm going to sow now is a new one on me. I'll be very interested to hear if anybody else has grown it. It's Shark Fin Melon. I saw this in a film many years ago called Grow Your Own, and I've managed to track down some seed. So let's have a look at the seed. There they are, rather large. And like with any seed of this variety, like cucumbers and melons, I'm going to put them in on their side, not too close. Just cover them over, and then I'll give them a really good watering, and I'll sow something else on that side. So on the end of one of my beds here, this is where I put my potatoes very early in the season and they got caught by the frost. So I'll put my shark fin in this section. Again, look at it, it's just gagging to get going. And I've never done this this melon before, but they tell me that it's quite vigorous. So much so that if you can find it down the bottom end of your plot within a season. So if I put it here, it can fall over the side of the bed, and there's quite a bit of space here that I'm not going to tackle this year, but next year I'll put my runner beans there. But so for the time being, this can just trail over and just go wherever it wants to. And again, you can put the little moat around it if you want to. I'll do that because it's such a big plant and it's been transplanted. It will need a really good dose of water in order for it to settle. It's exciting, this. Finally putting everything out. You'll see there's some dead leaves at the bottom. You can just pull them off. They're not serving any purpose at the moment, so just get rid of them. Ah, look at that. There is one of the sharks. I'm not sure how many you get to a plant, but that's one anyway. My shark fin melon has actually come into the flower section here. Look at it, it's massive. If you want something to really grow all over the place, then that is surely a plant for you. I'm going to spend the weekend cleaning this side of the plot up, and I'm going to cut this back. Even though there's fruits there, I've got quite a few fruits down in the actual veg section, so I don't need any more. But the shark fin melon is everywhere, taking it over. I'll show you some fruit in a second. There's one fruit in here somewhere. Where is it? There's one. That's quite a small one. Another one. Another shark fin melon. But in the runner beans, surprise surprise, is a shark fin melon. Like I said, if you want something to really cover a plot, then get one of them. Look at that, there was a path there, but it's now been overtaken by the shark fins. I think it's time to harvest the first of the shark fins. Oh. Just, if you do grow this, just be aware that the stems, they do have something like very thin prickles on, so just be careful. There we go. So here goes. Oh, that's a heavy beast, that is. Who needs to go to the gym when you grow shark fin melons? And add it to the collection. Look at that. What a beauty. Get right in there and get it all out. See if there's any surprise fruit in there. here we are. This is the harvest of the shark fin melon. The ones that are slightly white on the sides, they were the ones that were really down low in the foliage. So if you do get this, just cut a bit of the foliage off surrounding it to let the sun get into it. So yes, this is it then, shark fin melon harvest. It's pretty good, and a nice ground cover plant if you want to cover an area of your garden. But I found one shark fin that I can't actually harvest, because look, it's in a rather strange position. It is wedged in the fence. I can actually see where the raised beds are now. So I've come home because I'm interested to see the weight. So I've picked what I think is the heaviest one. And it's broken the scales. It doesn't weigh it. So because the small one didn't work, I've had to get the human one out. Let's see if it'll work on this. Oh, there's something. 12 pound. That is 12 pound in weight. Whoa. Right. Are you ready for this? There we go. So that's what it looks like inside a shark fin melon. It's, yeah, spongy. And there are the seeds. Should we try and scoop some out? So apparently, even though it's called melon, you make it into a soup. It's more of an Asian dish, from what I read. And it comes, when you cook it, it sort of divides into strands, which you can see there. Remember a few weeks ago when I lifted the shark fin melon and I just threw the debris onto this bed? Well, look, it's caught again. It's regrown itself, and I have seen in there, look, the fruit has returned. Seems to be that unless you really pull it out, you will always be plagued by a shark. And look, it's gone all the way back on the path again, and there's another fruit in there somewhere, and it's even making its way down to the compost bin. So one job for the coming days is to try again and relift the shark fins. Look, there's even new fruit is starting. Look, they're all over the place, being taken over by the sharks. I'll be very interested to find out if anybody is actually going to grow this in allotments or gardens next year. Tell me in the comments below. I'm wearing these gloves because they have a slightly prickly edge to them. Get every last inch of it out. Right, I think that's it. I'll try and move it and put it onto the compost bin, but I think I've got all the roots out. Oh, I think I need a cup of tea after that. Maybe even a biscuit as well. Whew. After taking the shark fin out, I was so exhausted, I went and had a little sleep in the shed. And I've just woken up, and unfortunately the sun is setting. It really zonked me out, and as you can see, it's already starting to go dark, and it's only gone 6 o'clock. But yes, that really took it out of me doing that job. They do say don't mess with sharks, and hopefully that's the last I've seen of it, and it will never come back on this allotment anyway. Right, I'm going to head off into the sunset. Time to go home and have a well-earned cup of tea. So from me until next time, bye for now.